2, 1. Hey guys, Seth here. Hope you all doing great. Today we're gonna react to TVSins Everything Wrong with Frosty the Snowman. We're re-reacting to that. We are re-reacting to that again because the video that we did on SATI Productions got lost when the video when the channel got taken down. So I forgot to save that video. So why not? I'll react to it one more time for you guys, and then because today we're gonna react to Rankin Bass trilogy of Rudolph, Frosty, and Santa Claus Coming to Town. So all three mainstream Christmas classics for TVSins. So Everything Wrong with. So without further ado, let's go right to it. If you guys like this video, please feel free to like the video and subscribe to our channel. It's very much appreciated. So let's get started, guys. Here we go. Woo! I love that new logo. Boom. Wrong with
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul.
Jimmy Durante.
Solid snowflakes. Also, Trivial Pursuit Peace Flakes and Balls Flakes. Show doesn't know how to crystallize correctly.
Yep.
I suppose it all started with the snow.
Jimmy Duran narration. Also, show completely refuses to cha-cha-cha-cha. Look, I'm not trying to get all political here, but can we really trust the U.S. mail when they carry their bags around gaping open in a snowstorm with the mail just hanging out like this?
No.
Especially when it falls on the day before Christmas. For when the first snow is also a Christmas snow.
Wait, is it Christmas Day or Christmas Eve Day? Either way, why are these kids in school?
Exactly, yeah!
There's snow on the ground.
Exactly!
This is when the elder folk lean over to the children and say something like, remember when drawing shapes on fogged up windows was exciting? Kids these days think they need the follows. We just needed condensation.
I've hired Professor Hinkle, the magician, to entertain at today's class Christmas party.
On a teacher's salary?
Really?
Now, Professor Hinkle was just about the worst magician in the world.
Accidentally exposing your deck and balls to a great sport class.
These eggs have turned into...
Boom!
Fried eggs? Since apparently animators can't animate anything transparent, it's a clear problem.
Yeah,
they're
1960s.
bored? Has this movie met children? If this happened in a real classroom, these kids would most certainly be pointing, shouting, and laughing their aces off right now. This kid apparently rides his sled to and from school, and since he's going up hills, I can only assume it also has an invisible propulsion system. You can keep your levitating skateboard Back to the Future. I'll take the magical perpetual motion sled.
I would too.
We're building a snowman.
Not sure how we'll get any further layers on since this thing is already taller than we are, but hey, if we have to sacrifice the life of a friend or two to the gods of artistic integrity, we're game. Also, can someone build her some pants?
Yeah!
Fucking winter, people. Don't tell me these are flesh-toned stretch pants or some shit. This was 1969 and everything was made from wool, tweed, or shag carpet remnants.
The head is the most difficult part. Ask anyone.
I've always found the will to venture out of my house to be the most difficult part of building a snowman.
Happy birthday!
Shows like this ask us to believe that the proper response to a suddenly sentient snow being is to instantly adore it. In reality, every square inch of snow would be yellow, as all these children piss themselves screaming for their mothers.
If that hat is magic, I want it back.
And the children, understanding that it was his to begin with and to take it would be stealing, did the right thing and allowed him to have it back. The end.
Roll credits.
But it's not yours anymore. You threw it away.
Oh, right. Kids. Also, this would never hold water in court. He was performing, and it was entertainment. No one is allowed to hold us, him, responsible for any possible purposeful errors he might make while attempting to entertain. Even more also. Yes, we know there's some well-documented animation weirdness involving this girl's clothing during this scene, but we refuse to draw any more attention to it, and instead are going to sin you for even knowing what we're talking about.
I have no idea.
We sure did.
These two talk in unison so well that it sounds like only one voice.
Yes, exactly.
Of course.
Oh, we're doing this again? He's just going to Inka-Dinka-do this narration for the entire Jimmy duration of the show? Fine.
The hat
5 cents.
belonged to Frosty and the children. That point must be made very clear.
Overstating your case. Methinks the Durante doth protest too much.
Happy birthday! Hey, I said my first words.
No. You repeated your first words from a few minutes ago, you cold-faced liar.
Yes, you
I
did.
can count to 10.
And you can grow a 5th finger on just this one occasion, simply for this display.
What do you know?
And there's 4 fingers right there.
But no one even tickled you. You're really starting to freak me out, man.
Yeah.
See, kids, back in my day, we would march in a line, and that was good enough. Nobody needed to talk a tick or flick a fleet or do a do. You gotta love a town where the buildings are generically labeled grill, restaurant, and hotel. It's like living in the town-sized version of the bottom cereal aisle with fruit spins, cocoa nuggets, and buncho cinnamon squares. Person distracted by a curvy passerby runs into something cliche.
Yep.
This is not how mustaches work.
No.
Follow the leader.
Follow the leader or leapfrog? Because you
leapfrog.
said follow the leader, and if I understand the rules of that game correctly, everyone should now be crouched behind you like some sort of snowman centipede.
Don't you see that traffic light?
What's a traffic light?
New Yorkers.
Don't try this.
Frosty, you just can't melt.
Oh, Karen.
Karen's scarf keeps glitching in and out of existence here. And I knew this was a Matrix movie.
A refrigerated boxcar on a train headed north.
That otherwise only includes an engine and a caboose. It's almost like it was made for this convenient moment.
Very
also, Karen,
convenient.
you are far too knowledgeable about boxcars. I send you.
Are you coming to the North Pole, too?
I'm sure my mother won't mind.
Between this and Polar Express, I'm thinking we need to add Don't Board a Magical Train to the North Pole to the child safety list, along with Don't Talk to Strangers and Always Knock Before Entering Your Parents' Room on a Saturday morning and the occasional Tuesday evening.
Think
Yep.
nasty. Think nasty. Think nasty.
What?
You would be sneezing if you weren't cold.
Uh-huh. That must be why I sneeze every pollen season, because I'm cold. Really some rock-solid logic there, Uncle Frost.
Before
So when the
COVID.
little freight train stopped to let an express full of happy Christmas travelers pass,
Why would you stop to let something pass behind you?
That's a good question, yeah.
Hey, Bob, you're the Foley expert. What does falling clumps of snow sound like? Have you tried dropping a bowling ball into a pile of pots and pans? Perfect. That's why you're the best, Bob.
the wind to which they traveled was still bitterly cold.
Which the narrator has to tell you, because the animators opted to avoid turning Karen into a lovely shade of death blue. Oh, hey there, everyone. I bring you tidings of great joy, for unto you I bring this day a frozen dead child.
Yep.
Soon there was a spot.
This works.
Campfire. Well, isn't that all snug and comfy?
He blows out a campfire. So plan out your sign lettering. It's not like the IES at the last word was a surprise that you didn't see coming.
And when they didn't find Frosty and Karen on the hill, Santa followed Frosty's pad in the snow to the greenhouse.
It's real sad that Karen and Frosty forgot to use the unlocked door to get out. An unavoidable tragedy for sure. Karen's
That's
reflection in
sin.
the Frosty juices doesn't move, even though she does.
Yeah.
Also, why do Karen and the hat have reflections, but the pipe doesn't cast one at all? Is it a vampire pipe? Oh, this is about to get good.
Animation
This
error.
Frosty in Memoriam flashbacks on for some time.
Yeah,
All
unnecessary.
right. Who left the Frosty puddle set to rave mode? Jelly does? Pickle stick? Greg.
It'll turn into Christmas snow all over again.
Santa's doing a real good job of explaining how Christmas snow will return and all, but there is zero mention of the importance of the magical hat. Yeah, it'll snow
Exactly.
again, but that isn't what brings Frosty to life.
It's the hat!
They returned every
How's he
year
get
to the
down?
Christmas snow.
Except it's the hat that makes him alive. We just talked about this. Bye, Santa. Thanks for dropping me off on a very dangerous roof with loads of snow and ice and no way down. Enjoy flying into the Bruce Almighty moon.
Exactly! Woo! 56 cents, sentence. Bonus round! Yeah!
Happy
pedal.
birthday.
The hat has 5 petals. I mean, 6 petals. 5, 6, 4, no 6, 5, 6, or 4, no 5, or 6, or 5, or 6, or 5, or 6, or 5, or 6, or you know what? Just add them all up.
74 cents. Sentence, for real. Frostbite!
You wouldn't happen to have a cup of warm water, would you?
Did you know the CinemaSin writers have podcasts? Check out Sincast and Behind the Sins by searching for CinemaSins wherever you listen to podcasts.
I'm gonna take Dorothy, slide her into the center of the deck, and put her back in my pocket. Now punch me in the face.
Frosty it is! Frosty the Snowman!
That voice doesn't fit him.
And there was much rejoicing.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter, Frosty?
Hands down, this is the best day of
Olaf.
my life. And quite possibly the last.
Dumbo.
Come on, Mr. Frodo. I can't carry it for you,
Frodo.
but I can carry you.
And just what are you going to do about it?
I'll hunt you down and get your
Woo! Thank you, TVSins, for pointing out the obvious sins that I kind of foreshadowed since childhood, though, so, and rewatching it recently. So, if you guys like this video, please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It's very much appreciated. So, we'll see you next time, and rock on, guys.